What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we got a pickup video for you guys. I haven't made one in a little while. I don't actually remember the last time I made one, but now it's been a couple months, I think. I don't really know. But yeah, we got a pickup video. So I've been going to pawn shops a little bit more recently. Haven't really bought like a ton of stuff. But I still have gotten some stuff here, like right here. We got a stack of PS4, PS5, and PS3, and then we still have some stuff behind me. But we're going to start with this. We're going to start with the PS3 games, and we'll start with SSX on the PS3. So SSX is, if you don't know, a snowboarding like series franchise that was very popular on the PS2 and like the original Xbox. And then they remade it, or remastered, I don't really know, this game, SSX, and for the longest of time, I didn't really like it, because we did have, like, the demo on the PS3, but I have replayed it now, and I actually got close to finishing it, but I just stopped playing it. I was planning on making a review on it, because it was pretty fun, but it's not as good as the past SSX games, but I think that's just a given. But pretty fun game overall. If you want a snowboarding game, I would recommend it. And the next one, we're going to go into a really popular one, and that's Red Dead Redemption. I have played a little bit of that also. I was playing it for a little while, and then again I stopped playing it. But I did play Red Dead Redemption 2, and I actually got kind of far in it, but then I stopped playing it. But really fun games by, Rockstar. They make really good open world games, and I think most of you know Red Dead and, know the series and know how good it is, so that's all I'm going to say about that. It is pretty fun. It's just kind of a longer game, but even though it's not, it's actually a lot shorter than Red Dead Redemption 2. The next one we got is Ratchet & Clank, Crack in Time. I got this at, I got that at a pawn shop as well. This was right after I beat Rift Apart on the PS5, and I saw it and I decided to get it because I wanted to play another Ratchet & Clank game. I have not played it yet, but eventually I'll get to it. I am a fan of the Ratchet & Clank series. I have beat like 4 of the games, I think, now, and this will probably be my 5th. I didn't know there were so many Ratchet & Clank games. I thought there was only like a handful, but there's actually a lot. I think there's like 8 or 9 of like the main series. I don't really know much about this, but I'm assuming it's going to be good because it's Ratchet & Clank. So rounding off the PS3 titles, it's the Walking Dead, a Telltale series. So I actually really like The Walking Dead. I've watched most of it. I'm not caught up with the series. I stopped watching it a while ago. I watched it in middle school. I'm now a senior in high school, so it's been a while. But I did really like it. But I decided to pick this up actually at the same pawn shop I got Ratchet & Clank. Because of my girlfriend, and she's a huge fan of The Walking Dead, and she loves this series. I'm pretty sure she's beat most of it. I think she's in like the second game or chapter or volume. I don't really know how it works, but she's a fan of it, so I decided to pick it up. And from what I've played, it's like an interactive movie, if you didn't know what the Telltale games are. But the Telltale games have a bunch of them. Like, they have a Batman one, and I think they have a Borderlands one as well, but so far it's pretty fun. It's more like a movie, like not necessarily like a game. So now we're gonna go into PS5. A console or game. A lot of games I don't have. Like, I have a bunch of PS4 games up there, but very little PS5 games. But I did pick up some pretty good ones. We got Elden Ring. I think I got this for $20, which is a pretty good deal. To be honest, I haven't played much of it. I started to play it because, everyone praises it and it's like the best game of all time. I'm not a fan of the Souls games. Now, I also haven't given it a try, but I'm not a fan of Souls games. Like, I don't want to play a game and constantly die and die and die. Like, I kind of want to have a good time, and I know that, you know, the thrill of beating that boss after dying over and over again can be good, but like, I don't want to do that. I just want to play a game that's going to make me happy. A lot of times I'm just tired from, you know, work or school or, you know, track practice. I just want to come home and play something calm and, you know, have a good time, but that's why I haven't really given that a try yet. I'm sure I will eventually, and I know if you're an Elden Ring fan, you're probably, you know, pretty mad right now because I haven't given it the try. But just know, I might play it, and I know everyone loves it, and it's a good game. The world building is amazing, but still, I haven't played it yet. Another game I haven't played is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The reason I haven't played it is because kind of the same reason as why I don't play a lot of these games. Like when I first get them, it's because I have so many games, and I have so many games I'm currently playing, that it kind of just gets brushed aside. But it was like $10, and I knew I couldn't, you know, not get it. But it's a PS5 game. It's Valhalla. I've heard it's good. I've also heard that it's like 60 hours long. That's a problem, but I'm sure I'll give it a try soon. I actually haven't really played much Assassin's Creed games. One game I'm actually thinking about now is the Assassin's Creed I'm not going to get it out. The Ezio trilogy. I forgot to grab that one out. I also got that at a pawn shop. Excuse me. I got that at a pawn shop, and again, haven't really played it. I haven't been a fan of Assassin's Creed really ever, so it'll be nice to give it a try. Okay, so we got two more for the PlayStation wise, and we got Dying Light on the PS4. So again, haven't played it, but I've heard good things about it. I've heard that it's a good zombie game, and we actually have 3 zombie games in this stack here, but I know that the second one released last year, I'm pretty sure, and was a big hit, and I don't really know much about it. I know it's like zombies and parkour and stuff. I don't really know, but I do know it's highly acclaimed. I know a lot of people like that series. But a game that I have played and I know that's good is The Last of Us Remastered. If you don't know, I just uploaded a video talking about this game, and just to say, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm actually replaying it right now. I haven't got too far into it, but I am replaying it. Got it at a pawn shop. I watched the HBO Max series, and I wanted to play it again, so I went and got it for like, I don't know, $8 or something, which is around what it goes for. I think it's like a $10 game, but it's a masterpiece. If you want to know more about the game, I highly recommend you go watching my video that I uploaded literally yesterday. So yeah. Okay, so we only have 4 more games here and actually 1 more console, so you're gonna have to wait to see that, unless, I don't know if you can even see it back there or not. But to start, we got 1 Xbox One game, and that's gonna be Naruto Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto. I'm a huge Naruto fan. I have a poster literally right there of Naruto, and I actually have played this game already. But I saw it at a pawn shop, like most of these, and it was like $5 or something, so I decided to get it because I didn't have it. I actually played it on the PS4 for my brother's copy, but I didn't have it, so I decided to get it. And it's Road to Boruto, which honestly, I don't think that does much for me, because I think you have to have the code to actually have like that DLC for Ninja Storm 4. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet because I've already played it. But it's a pretty fun game. If you like Naruto and have not played the Ninja Storm games, I recommend all of them. I've actually beat all of them, and they're usually on sale, like on PS4 and Switch. I actually bought like the trilogy on on Switch for like $10, and that's how I played the first 2 games. So I recommend it if you like Naruto. So 3 more games here, all portable games, and the first one's going to be for the PSP, and that's going to be Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. This one I actually got at a flea market, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I got at a flea market, but I don't really know much about the Prince of Persia series. It's always been a series that I've kind of wanted to play, and it seems interesting. and I got it for like $3, I think. It was really cheap, and I always like filling out my PSP collection because I really don't have that many of them. So Prince of Persia, I'll give it a try. I haven't really heard much about that game really ever, so we'll see if it's good. So we got 2 Switch games, and one of them is going to be Pokemon Violet. So I got this on launch and played the crap out of it. Really fun game. Like, I think I'm going to make a review on it once. I don't know, but I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I will say I did really like this game. If you can look past the graphical issues, it's still fun, it's still Pokemon, and I was planning on catching every single Pokemon in the Pokedex, but sadly that plan kind of fell through, and I started playing other games like I usually do, and have not picked it up since, but that's alright. Eventually I will probably go back to it, because I did the same thing with Sword and Shield. You know, I went back to it months and months later and went and got the Pokedex filled, so I'm sure I'll do that the same with that. But a really fun game. I do recommend it if you were, you know, skeptical of buying it. It was fun. So we have one more, you know, Switch game, and that's going to be Super Bomberman R. This was a launch title, and you know, I don't really know much about it. I know it didn't really do too well, I think, at launch, and I don't know how many people were asking for another Bomberman game, which I think they're actually making a sequel to this game. So I haven't played it. I've played Bomberman, like the original one, a couple times, but I've not played that yet. And for the final reveal of the console, and that's gonna be the PSP Blue Edition. I don't really know what it is. I think it's the, let's see, the PSP 2001 version. Like, it was like $20 or $25 at the pawn shop, and they just put it out, and it was a steal, because I've been wanting to upgrade my PSP for a while now, because my old one, which, if I can find it actually, oh, it's down here, right here. This old one, it's pretty bad. I got it for like $10, but the screen is all scratched, and the battery, you know, like, it was just kind of bad, and I've been wanting to replace it for a while, and I finally got a really clean looking PSP for that. And that's all of my game pickups right there. You can see it, and yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.